Hey guys and gals, Jim here. I know it's been a couple of weeks since my last video stuff I'm working on. I got a bunch of bases finished up. I know I did a couple of X-wings, got them all weathered up and detailed up with chipping and all that kind of stuff going on. The weather here in Illinois, central Illinois, has been humid, hot and humid as hell. So painting, I know I sprayed one real light mist coat of my clear dull coat. It worked out okay, but it's even with the air conditioning going in the house, it's been the heat index has been near 100 every day. And it's real damp. We've been having a lot of thunderstorms passing through the past week or two. Some been pretty severe, causing a lot of damage, wind damage, mainly 60, 70 mile an hour sustained winds. No tornadoes, fortunately, but it's just been too not the right weather to be painting and stuff. So I kind of put that stuff off for the time. I know I was working on a water diorama base for one of my X-wings, the Blue Squadron X-wing, 72nd scale. I didn't like the way the toilet paper and white glue deal worked out. I used the Mod Podge, the real thick stuff, high gloss stuff, and I didn't like the way it was looking, so I tore that off. And going with the latex caulk, latex silicone caulk with the clear. So that's going to take about a good week or so to thoroughly dry, because I put on about a 1/4 inch thickness of it and stuff, and then tease it up to make my wave patterns and stuff. It's drying little each day, but with the humidity, that's taking a lot longer too. So I got some other models that I have built, and they need bases. So we're gonna call this. This is gonna be a what was I gonna call this one? A surprise diorama, a mystery diorama. That's what it's going to be. I'm going back to my days of model railroad and way back in the 80s and early 90s and stuff, 70s. So what I'm doing, I'm making a little diorama base, kind of with like a little portion of a mountainside, hillside there. I had a couple of my rock castings, plaster rock castings that I did a while back that I incorporated into it and all that. So to give it a little bit of added detail rather than just a smooth hillside. And right now I'm in the process. What I do is I take a brush, dip it in water, and then it's a pretty hard bristle brush that I trim down, and I'll take this and I'll run it down, give it some, like, detail, like striations, like the little grooves and stuff. And then for added detail, I got a precision custom modeling tool here. It's actually a 16-penny nail. But I'll take and I'll carve, like, little crevices and stuff to give it, a little deeper detail and stuff. I'll go over my rock castings and add a little bit of extra detail and stuff just by carving in a few cracks here and there. And then what I do to color my rock castings is I use just the apple barreled acrylics. I really water them down where they're more like a stain and not so much a paint. And what I do is I take different earth tones and I dab them on here and there, and then they kind of almost blend together on their own, where you get your kind of like a natural looking rock, And I use earth tones depending if I want darker, lighter. I vary my colors, and then after that, I give them a wash, spray them with some clear, and I give them a black wash, just like you do with a model and stuff. And I use apple barrel, just a dark gray or black for that and stuff. And what it does, it picks up all the crevices and all the detail in the rock molds and stuff. This one here is a little bit more detailed and stuff, like a bunch of boulders. And you can actually take, like, when I finish working on my plaster, I get a little up. I just use a plastic container. I get a little bit that dries up in the bottom. When I squeeze a container, it crumbles up, and I can dump it out. And you can use a lot of them little plaster chunks for, like, little boulders, or even glue them on here and there for, like, little real tiny rock protrusions or something like that. So this is my mystery diorama. I'm not going to say what models this is for. I'm not going to say what genre of models it's for. And I got a little bit of sand in to smooth out some of the little bit of bumps that I got dripping plaster when I was doing this. And I pour this plaster. What I do is I do a styrofoam form out of that real heavy density styrofoam sheet that I pick up at Menards, and then I put the plaster over it just like when I used to do railroading. It saves on weight and all that, plus it gives you a shape to kind of contour by. And I put about a 1/4 inch plaster so I can do some carving and stuff like that, and not have to worry about it breaking through like a real thin shell or something or stuff like that. So that's what I got going on. This isn't affected by the weather. The plaster dries within a couple minutes time, depending on how thick or thin you mix it and stuff like that. So I'm working on this the last few days, and over the weekend I'll be probably doing all the detail, the coloring and stuff like that. Then I'll do like little ground cover and stuff like that, like real fine. I got some real fine ballast that I picked up. It's almost like a powdery, but it's like little real tiny grains of stone. So I'll be doing a lot of detail work with this. I got my base taped off, my wooden framework taped off, because that's already painted and finished and clear coated and stuff. So I don't want to get none of my landscaping work done on the base and stuff. And once it's all finished, I peel the tape off and we're good to go. So that's what's going on. Another thing, I know the pandemic, as of Monday, Pritzker is putting the mask mandate back into effect. Already had announced that stores will be enforcing the masks again. We're back to where we were a year or so ago. I got my vaccines. I still wear the mask. Getting tired of it, but hey, if it helps us out from ended up in the hospital in severe shape, I'm all for it. But I went to Hobby Lobby today to pick up some supplies for this and just some modeling supplies in general. I noticed I haven't been there. I was there a couple of weeks ago, but before that I haven't been there probably for close to a year. I remember a while back I read about Rust-Oleum. They own testers, and they were doing it with the Model Master paints, the jars, the spray cans. Well, Hobby Lobby no longer carries the Model Master brand. The storage racks where they store the jars and the spray cans, it's all done. All they got is the little testers bottles, them little, square little bottles and stuff like the old days, and testers, spray paints and stuff like that. They're condensing their model department. They don't even carry as many models as they used to, and things like that. So I did see they got their sale going on to 40% off boxed model kits. I did see one that I kind of was a little bit interested in, but the more I looked at it, it really didn't resemble what you're used to seeing in a movie. But they did have, I forgot the company that makes it. They did have the Bumblebee, the Transformers, the Bumblebee model, which I thought would be pretty cool to build. But the model, the face doesn't even resemble Bumblebee like what you see in the movie. It's looks more like a Gundam kit than it does a Transformer. But anyway, I passed on that. It would have been a pretty good deal, 40% off. I think it was like $39, maybe something like that. But I passed on that one because it just didn't resemble what most people are used to seeing Bumblebee as. So even the body parts, I don't know. It didn't look like a Camaro or Volkswagen body parts. It looked like some completely off the wall type of vehicle that was represented with. So. I passed on that one. There wasn't really nothing else. There was actually a Kenworth model that I was looking for, but they didn't have it in stock. I thought about doing a big rig build sometime in the near future, like in the winter and stuff, after I finish a lot of these sci-fi kits. But that's something I noticed. Not only Hobby Lobby, but a lot of stores in my area, their shelves are getting kind of empty. They haven't been getting shipments and stuff. We're still being affected by this pandemic quite a bit. So. But anyway, this is what I got going on. I just wanted to do a quick video. Excuse me. I just want to do a quick video so people know that I haven't fallen off the face of the earth again like I did back in the spring for a couple, 2, 3 months, 4 months, whatever it was. This is what's going on. This is what I'm pretty much working on each day, little by little. And as soon as next week, we're supposed to get some better weather as far as temperature-wise, so I can get back to finishing up some of the finish painting on some of the model kits that I've got going on and stuff. But this is the mystery diorama. If anybody wants to leave a comment and take a guess what it might be, I will let you know if you're right or wrong. But we'll probably find out not too far off in the near future what it's actually going to be for. So, till the next time, everybody take care. Everybody stay safe and healthy out there. If you are in a place where we're getting a lot of this heat, take care of yourself in the heat. Don't overdo it and stuff, especially if you're up there in the years like me. And I'd like to thank all my subscribers. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Thanks for the comments you guys been leaving me. And thanks for hitting the like button. And if you ever need to get a hold of me, I do leave my email address in the descriptions in each video. So if you want to get a hold of me personally and got questions that you don't want to leave in the comment section, feel free. I'm always willing to answer them back and get in touch with you. So till the next time, we'll be talking to you. Have a good one. Have a great weekend. And stay safe out there. Bye.